ewurade bi yo de nie ewurade chese wonim de emede abana aye di ahanye Ghana system ni ye adwuma enka Ghana nke to aba wiye no ne nka ye ntiatia mu he obi aye bibi obi aburada oburuda ye kura wonyane ba ha de obi amuro ena ye mede ye ready na me say ye ena me ashe ready na mani age hey ye urade no obi obehu so se tuntum bi ala chese tuntumfo no ni kromu ofo no ya wosere tuntumfo no me say lawyers ni nyina no pede lawyer bi kasa lawyer ni sumama na me say lawyer me nsu se wuku ada ne me ka kire o mama mu nyamri di aba yes nyami awati asi o ready for and hey Ghana for sa mutie masem enura me makoto aba aba mabeda hadi na nkofo frɛ sister abana makoto aba na sa no na me se die no makoto asa no wase se wosi entoma L for ni so emienu na me se tutuma L ni di oh every day yenya etoso miensa wakoto ma LD ena akoto ma no enye hwe wo de enye hwe medifo ne to so anabra bi so afre sister abna na me koye no LD no na si LD no enye ye dia omo na di ade na mo Ghana for mo ha me ya jejeme ene ye ba kope omo de ne ba kope ebi nka ho ebi ne nanim omo so de ko she no matre eni anatwene de bi obi se awurade uni yewi amodo awurade uni yewi amoda hey awurade we na me se kai ene ye na eni ebesiri pa ma de ache ene oh lawyer we hey wo bia waka mu bia me pa cho wo ba sister bi from enu sister abna me sister akoto aba na se no enti me se wo se wo kan wo man te wo se wo se yenkoto L nso ko L ba ko na di kan LD wa akoto ase ni sister ebe ya nka be ye program se si afran kof wona me sister baby amene na me na me zame videos enfran kof won kire wo mumu ye enya hwe nyame na abekasa osoro bekasa lawyer Daniel way na nyame na kasa mo amote benefit so me tonyo mo mamo ye beti me tax you enso so no mani ji age pa no mani ji age the reason why me say munyina no obi a hoto na akwasi hwe system no obi a private work adwuma bia no ebeka kire se conservative de ye pewo mo because conservative ba omo to tax mu ba labor for de wo mo ba omo to tax mu omo to tax enuntina big takum people lawyers ne wan for ni nyina no omo nyina obi a conservative no enso media mani age papa labor for womo se womo ba wo bia wo zero contract bia mu betwam omo be mamo awose akase benefit den so mo be dada mo agi ache mo be gi ache mo de mamo sore nkwaye adwuma na mo fo wani to benefit ne so mo be gi ene nyame wasane abehwe yen enti wa wo beba bia me pa cho share video no na frɛ wo bi ka kire wo nua bi se wo mro nene mo de mo mani age no ene ye beka eye laborfo immigration policies a wo monso so de aba any effect ewom any good news wa ewom enti ye baba mu a ye baba ye nu me ye nkofo frɛ ma abena abin na bra ne betie omo so immigration update omo enso so edeba ye enti obi a waka mu bi nyame nhira mo manto ma aba na anwu mato aba pa ebisida record way ebisida aye historical because labor for ain't me we need that huge sir ebisida for how many years near 40 years Tony Blair epenso Tony Blair be wuli ya nyina ye de awure hyeni mo Tony Blair penso no nyenye yize sa bana ekwan bebre wo ho wuni nkrata wo ho to wuni me babro kire 20 something years me ko 30 years no na wo kromi ha na se wuni nkrata Margaret Chacha penso e na nneoma ye gidi Tony Blair ba ye no na nneoma edin ba ye still no e wona na wutimi de obi nkrata akoye adwuma wutimi koye na ye enye papa na no de adwuma na na beyeye na beyeye Tony Blair person kofo mu ni nkrata timi toto dan labor for say wo mo ba no wa wote council them right to buy wo mu betwam but eno no enye ye problem o eno no nye ye problem kra benefit e wo mamo no edoso papa me abena skin pain osan kam ko conservative because me call hospital Jimiska yes enti benefit fo no mo kura na wosan kam mo hili emi yedede mo hili emi yedede what you say enne awurade asane abehwe ebisi da hey mo follow yamra Mon follow yamra me pacho wa be come hu bia no ka ba bia wotie no uni scratching at St Victoria see do at St Victoria Prince K Pole Prince or says I will call you after the program Prince from what aha uni scratching to champagne obia Stella at say Stella bana at say Margaret at say obia wa come hu bia me pacho frɛ wo nua bi na share wo baso ano wa share ekroma ye di woni ma de krontia enne nkofo bebra nkwa adwuma because ebi ani agine bi so reho obi adwuma e ba besei obi contract ye betwam because ebi ana na aban na wo so ba ahante se Ghana wo ye adwuma na se president bi ba na abe you afiri so dabi na emom no kura wo wani nye what you say wani nye enti enne nkofo bebra ye di ye bi hyedem nkofo hyedem mo mpeso mo bepie wate mompie na nyehwe nyame sa mompie enye hwe ebinsi da what you say ebinsi da empo conservative fo ne kra no mabre enti bebre na to ma labor na labor fo me katwi ntimi ntie nyimiye kwasi kwate translate kire wo mo say yesra wo mo ba mo ni disappoint ye di o maka bi o mo fantoto na akwa mu pe mo manifesto ne da ho mo ye be ready a kire mo e da ho enti mo ba no empire ya bodi machi no ho empire me bompa ye convince me lawyer si nyina lawyer black na ho ye
papa but you think Daniel
me to kana wo ye fe o se le ba fo wi ni u kala ye fe pa Shete se lawyers ne kro mo sra ensi so lawyer Daniel pa na esre he wasra ensi so lawyer 3 years wasra ensi so lawyer so ho ye
Nena
we say black now enen ka we say ka we she bibi red bi no abo wa she white nen ko abo tie white bi wo dress ba ko bi na me fe pa last week 2 weeks and last week na by last week say wo dress na ye kikim na wo se wo bi a wo ko parliament akoye adwuma ba de na de ewiase esum na ade a hye
black and gold and one in colors.
Yeah, wajuma tadi eni efri no kure wo ba ha hye no a enhyesi to bi chese na kra no won say labor for wi ni ye lawyer whether ne kra asesa ene wo kala wo ache wo kala se ne wo kala ye wo kala ye fe wo so ye fe
me da se
na wabusuafo wo yire ho ye nu a wo yire okoto abani bi
obi atu abani bi
me nka obi a me se wo yire yo etiefo ni adofo ene ye fiada obi bia na tese me ka kire mo se me de dru fiada de aha na bi pagya mi so bi komi nya asem lawyer Daniel Tiwei ene ne kala ye fe last week no se president ene de won se president ene de tese ne wura ho abro so and the one now you. I'm not paying the lawyer because lawyer be say, also for mommy, a boy now I'm a cotton TV. A boy 3 crown many kumnams when you come when you become aha, and see I had the truth ya that I want yet na high rim ready mra femra kanchimra pusumra, and jaremra, esemra tadia busamra say, emra wo coin, emra say, me she a footwall solicitors, oh, lawyers a cuckoo them, lawyers are my bay, lawyers or mudomo pain, and see people so a home office for who are not much on hey, what's ya see a home office for who ya almost say, hey, now I'm near almost say a footwall solicitors. My application call home office here. Home office who ya and call for the equity 1 year, 3 years, no. Or more dear 6 months minimum never say a PA eba abon 10. Enti me pacho wa ka me hu bia me pacho share video no ye niaji ye si labor for wini enne labor for policy a wo mode aba immigration policy a wo mo ka no e wo se ene edomu suko na won so do na si baabi yi visa no me pacho e wo se won so wode wo nan esi baabi ye na ye ba be kirekire yi visa mu abra ye free Brexit mu no mati ase conservative for mo free Brexit mu no na ye papa ya de nyina dodo bribi brother Nigel na Nigel this man I love you keke what you say won no na gigina mu o se ye free Brexit mu free Brexit mu no e fa baabi na nye but na eye e kire se ye free mu no eno na ma mo careful yi omode United Nation of Africa e ba ye and no ma wo United Nation no e de ma Africa for say ye United Nation of Africa and no ene ma careful bebre mutimi be kromi ha obi anani na so senka abrochiro bebe bida obi anani na so kura so be fa bus efiri kumase akonkran enso ne bu nyina mo abrochire enti ye fi yi mu no e fa baabi na ye e fa baabi na enye eno ena ame ene no ewie ya ba ni sei o so atiase aha enti say no e de emra ena eye labor force so de aba labor force so say immigration omo be shemu kena no a le eyi for skill workers mo ba ye nyina ye ni age skill worker for obo ena labor for ne nkofo bi so rigina ye say hey skill worker for you omo be no sabi omo ya tutubato mo fo wo mo kwa mo fa so mo ba brochire no enye obi ba odi kuntunkuni enkura nkuno enkofo ma ena mo do mo ba kromi ha child trafficking ena mo do mo ba mo abuse system no omo na so di gina say student abuse system no enti ye nane da na niomani enti ye ne ye bedi komo ye ni age hey labor ene ma she labor for duty fe yeah ade na tertiary immigration ade na tertiary ntime pacho ene wo bia share video no ko Ghana share video ne ma yenye wo kro bi ha share video no de ntia me se share ko Ghana no Ghana politicians mo nhwe ya to aba another party ewini boko wonten tokwa enu aye to abai wo be ko police for me ba bia me ko to aba please ni ba ko pe ene gina do na no say di wonti so bi dia ba obi enso Africa Nigeria Ghana ba bia Africa ba bia ye to aba beti pum obi ewuo pum etu atuo wo bia kofa ka wo bia ye say yo wo bia kofa ballot box enu ballot box yesi we esi ho pray eno nko atene ho me hwa de sanam se we Ghana nko obi afa no de ato afa mpomani na obi aso America call la woko enso so esi ho bonyo obi amfa ya ntehwe obi anwu ene ete hei enti se video ne kwa Ghana na yenye wo kromi hanso so no she ema wo bibiara lawyer me patrachi adofo ne etiefo na yenko ye dwumadie no eso
yo anopa we die Michia Obibia our joining a program way so na say dia abloka and the day after the general election in Sunday akoso and I say I'm a power joining me your friend lawyer and a koi amefi for 12 solicitors but yeah as well for 12 solicitors immigration, family law, civil litigation, wills and employment matters, not just say in terms of office, based in R&D, the good green station and temporary contribution, the Bahon not only and Faka in the here, yet me arranging virtual meetings and virtual appointments. The BBA will be now any Akasa. The Bahon so I say we offer free consultation, free initial consultation. ABS, India, can't a year with the we actually work and so after the so it's after we be careful. When I say, hey, Robert friend lawyer, and your 200 free consultation. And no any idea I work on extra proposals. Now elections, say that we need election already. Not just that it begins with a new party about to take it over. It is a science, not the air and no one said in the Babeka, and then the Casses who said, Obifiation was on we need to know, we need to be prepared, we need to be educated so that we understand what we are going to get in the next government, and I say in the new government, into say, I hope be a honor, na bibi ain't taking for out of surprise into an upper way the master man yo yada lawyer Daniel ase ansa na meko dwumadi ne so no adofo ne etie for Ghana fo nyina Abena campaign media da bia meka se Ghana fo amwa brochire adepa na abena mepema mo menya ne nka ye nyina yedi nkunimudie abre ni bre nyina mepa mo chow me ne tap fo enya dwuma biom enti na mesra mo se wo send sika na issue bi ba wo pending ya na nsa ekoso yi wo send sika na wo fesi ni issue bia na me patcho me mfrɛ me direct from omo direct mabre kasa ne doso enti mesra wo bibinia frɛ tap for no direct mfrɛ me patcho wa okɔ a obehu omo number wo tap wo send sika na ekoka wo send sika na ankodu mon fama me na ye yisabi wachi bidia me patcho mfrɛ me Abena campaign ebiom nyame ya adom akwantie mu se meka ho asem bebre mfrɛ me na emom no Abena campaign ade papa ne ton ne ho wo se Paul amantem wo se edikanfo abrochirefo mo wo ho ya tuadi se de yenye pending biom wo nsande sika emen ko pende e kasa de minyae wo nsande sika emen ko yehwe enti ne se de Abena campaign mi so obia anko ne phone so fa wo smartphone na download eye Boga app, Boga mobile app, Boga mobile money app, Boga abrochire for ya 20 say umfa sika nkomo obi say simi dan ma me na nipa ne nte cement nkoto cement 30 bags a no ato 10 bags ubeko na wo dan ebubu wo dan no na papai say no wo beye bibia wo Boga app so upgrade ba na wo so upgrade wo me say reliable papa reliable we ye wo da no wada wo ba brochire wo de wo beja obi wo de wo beja wadanfo do beja wo nua do beja wo maame wo school fees kura ne yentuaka me pacho Boga mobile money app die mesra wo betua wo school fees nyina wo so direct to the school no watua wo so ba bia wo bako school bia no wo pesa wo ton chance dan a me pacho enya afi na wo ba beye ena bra en chance dan no say wo se me pacho chance dan no to 13 packet no akwakoto 2 wase bra anso enne de wa wutua direct Boga app nko a enne wo so app bi ani ho enne ye reliable fast economical enso so omu rate very high media Abena campaign ya na me pesika de ama so wo benya sika because abrochire £1 yesika 50p yesika enti abra me ne wo kasa ya unisi kwachen obi anko upload ne sign up
obia wokɔ wo smartphone so a eno ani wokɔ wo Play Store enie na wa download eye burger app wo send this kana na dem ship na akogu maame papa phone so oyare a obeto aduro nyina ewo eye burger app so bibia wo be ye no burger app okoye with two family cap cover everything eye burger app ye dia brochire kogana abrochire fo mo wo hi phone say dia ya to adidende say dia ya to adidende o me frɛ me me so anti abuna and me send this and 2 days in here enquire ade papa ne ton ho was say Paul amantemo se di kanfo hey boga for na mo and anti mateta na makasa kasa oh wo maame da hospital me patcho kreke boga app so ne dem ekwa obia I you this quarter ba wonsem obia wa brochire careful mo wo hen careful amaba momra obi frɛ me no osuma me disika na pending no pending anymore no more pending this one there aye second six na dem osmensaka osmensaka what you say ene ye nsubiem ye olaya medase so ama me mreke to abi ye bedi hu nkomo bebre ade papa ba ye ton o ade media business campaign ade papa ba adefo mekwa akwaji amasisi a enu na ye papa no ye fe no a what you say mo de mo ba mo nsam no obi anko download obi anko download obi a na mo like na mo share Victoria obi a wo Ghana wo ma me wa abrochire wo boyfriend wa abrochire ukunu wa abrochire oge wa abrochire ka kire ne se send me sika efa boga mobile app so enu ano no lawyer eni ye din komo e de afa eye Great Britain dabiano aye benya new prime minister biano ono so de ne policies eba omo ready omo manifesto na omo kan sem bebre e na e de kire yen ba enne no me pese yenjina immigration policy a wo de eba no eso ene ye yi visa ya sei no yi visa no enye labor for penso eno mo introduce yi visa e de baye eye conservative for penso eno mo de baye say 31st of December 2024 obia wo use biometric card obia wo indefinite leave to remain e won the passport e wo paper so ebia no almost strip it out from the system enti wa be kromi ha waje wo visa ukura indefinite ukura 2.5 years ukura you 5 years obia ukura biometric card bia no omusi ye ma wo up to December 31st 2024 enya adwuma wo kromi ha ebiem almost stripping nyina every system ne so eno ma introduce ebi edi abase yen nyina yen konko register yen bie account e wo home office a ye frɛ no eye yi visa yen nyina yenye bibisa na ye pese na wo kyire yemu na wo do yemu sukose sei na enye labor fo e penso e ne ba ye no ne ba wo conservative fo penso no is it still going to continue say still na no ye be jai eye biometric ni use and it will still continue na still me be continue a saying na wo mo nteye no ebe ye no because ebinum ofre anti abona ye akoje ye indefinite so ba ye no card nka ho enkofo complain say na nse wo mo ye de ye grant wo mo indefinite a ebeba no na card enka ho just empty passport any email na letter wo mo de beba see a grant wo eye indefinite left to remain until ya me patcho mi jama eye labor for immigration policy a wo mo de aba any visa no any ebeka ho asem ba bia de be start bia na me okay with that. But say wo any update before that obetime the update na mayen enye sa nso so a yenko eye labor for immigration policy wa won like ye bia like ne say ye wie na be fra me a me menye lawyer o say lawyer oba what gentle me menye lawyer enti me frɛ me lawyer net we say kura me fo asantu frɛ kura wunya ti frɛ lawyer pacho ti share ne betie lawyer me pacho yenko
you me pass the bray abdurase ja wo kan ye no in send the bray koso efa e-visas home nkrofo bebre complaining we nyan nkrata we nyan decision ebewu 31st December 2024 after that no all to kwan obeye den until we are going to talk in detail about e-visas no of course you better discuss labor for immigration policy and no and I'm the best starting because and no ehia me pa and the assurance say nkofo a omu joining and then so no and also ehia mo because uji weni and I will celebrate and I will to champagne the same e fa ho no and no na say we dey uti say na me crampo what am I celebrating what is in it for the new government or my government and as more take power no. Now one of the things the first thing I say Oba Krum has say obeta ate year bibia omo friend to reduce net migration figures a year promise bia say both political parties they tend to talk about a lot a year a point almost they measure the number of people are almost fi kronimu and the number of people are almost has say until normally no omo manifestos omo they back out and they will make promises say okay during your government you be percent you be reducing net migration by this figure and also by that figure now doing in a labor government can ever net migration labor government and also omo manifesto omo publish here and some elections in the air course omo end state and also omo share bobia say omo be reduce any particular number. You know the difference between labor and conservatives in a sense almost they did not make any promise on the number of people on be allow amaba chronim. What they actually said because of the sensible policies are omobabe introducing, they believe say automatically it be reducing numbers but oman factory and chichire omokon obi be jina so akase mo ka say and I say mo can say nti adenti na manye nti and no in the difference between the conservative government and no more power and any new labor government now on babe take it over now a ban work routes in swa labor no eka said they do not intend to formally cap any immigration route but they state to say appropriate restrictions on visas will be introduced into they don't have any intention say bia every year bia yebeba nipa 1,000 and even you pay 2,000 abba with skilled worker visa they don't intend to put any cap on it but they believe say appropriate restrictions are only introducing and also ebeboa now say we share omo manifesto ni mo omo confirm here with a press conference say omo intend say omo be addressing shortages. There was some key areas within the economy. One of the areas air construction, IT and engineering through reforming skilled residence workers, any apprenticeship schemes. They intend to make sure say on the introducing apprenticeship scheme are a very replacing the shortages are currently experiencing within the construction, IT and engineering sectors. That is one of the things requires sponsors those way along their social care sponsors near them they will adhere to a fair pay agreement. Say care industry they are going to introduce a fair pay agreement. Most people are almost that industry be adhere to the nature of that agreement now we are going to keep an eye on it. So in program in Quadia they are going to disallow individual companies from sponsoring workers if they are considered to be they are not doing enough to carry out workforce training. companies are almost yet sponsorship. Say now you are not doing enough to train the local workers. They are going to disallow you from bringing new people and as a migrant workers into the and also idea labor for are planning to introduce. Meaning say ansana obakofa enkrofo efi amanone abano. You need to show in your policies and I say what we are here to train the locals. Almost all the time we try to take 1 or 2 apprentices into we school for our person on work experience. We bring them on board. A-level work experience. We try to bring them on board. As a business, as a company, we try to train the local force in these industries. It is we can use those policies to show that this is what as a business we are doing. And now Labor Force said they will remove occupations from the immigration salary list, and now say they are not first near a shortage occupation list in circumstances where the sector is shown not to be engaging in the training when the air ban. If they think say construction for CCI so open plastra almost the shortage occupation list add CCI a friend of immigration salary list that allows you say 80% lower than what you are supposed to pay any other person. Until say occupation be a shortage occupation list so what the Nipan easier for you as a business person. What the Labour government is saying is say a do and maybe now so almost feel say that industry is not doing enough to train local people, then they will take that way occupation from that shortage occupation list and as an immigration salary list into this year na care for 1 year mon try some way training locals no mo so tinya year ju and as a multimedia you be care for if it's that immigration salary list so that means you say almost basic salary say would be more increasing from the current rate akosro, and that means you say you cannot bring a lot of people into the country until and also idea say for so then they also state under the work route and they say lengthen the ineligibility periods of obtaining a sponsor license policies how this will operate they mean, but what I understand or I suspect in this say CCM program I talk about the fact say it's mere self sponsorship into be a company for private license sponsor. From what I understand or how I understand this policy lengthen the ineligibility period into the a company for sponsorship license straight away. I don't know if that is what they mean. And now say a quiet ben so and I say what are the restrictions are here for businesses are sponsor license and also and they are going to increase other visa penalties for rogue employers who do not comply with the minimum wage and other employment laws. Say employer na say obi minimum wage and I say so what throws you so obi say now the penalties they are going to increase it. And if you are not following the employment laws and so you then make sure say papa into say minimum say last week obi the car platform is but one of the leading cases last week was a carer ordaining employer court simply because you did not COS so sika demand farmer for so many months in a in a Nipan day company they call court this as court na other care companies so and no idea it is going to come up. I mean, we'll talk about it. People who are facing those things and they want to take their employers up, the effort also listeners, we will help you to do those things. Until and also idea they are going to strengthen the Migration Advisory Committee and the link it has with skilled bodies. Most of the time, the decisions are where government make it regarding migration. They listen to the Migration Advisory Committee. na omo nkoye research omo nko check their air course na omo mbeka their yenye nti no sisi ani ebe mo more powers nti omo ba no mo si sisi ayentwa care visas mu a yenya kan ya na mo twin so omo ka say okay yentwa care visas so ni atwa so sa migration advisory committee no omo wo tumi pa ewo krom ha by be more etumi into going forward, and we should expect more from them. Jombe kebiano ombeji atum, and then they will move on with it. Adia so omoka labor for akane say they intend to commission Migration Advisory Commission. It's almost investigating the 2024 April 2024 increases are almost the salary threshold, for skilled worker routes, yeah, said a debate effect na have, and whether say they should reduce it or not, and a prohibition on care workers being accompanied by their dependents. Until these are the two things almost said they want to look at again. Until what they intend to do, they say TCR say Wunima April no almost increase salary levels into the CCA obi aba person sponsor obi for construction there. The minimum salary so to most people 38,700 obi ohonuma ohiani panepa, but because of that salary 38,700 ninti now I train ho kakra ninti no sa increase here omo de buy they want the migration committee to look at it and see say what effect is it going to have, and our care workers also are omuntimifa omo dependents also emban what effects will it have on people and also they want the committee to look at those aspects. Of course they want them to look the totality of the healthcare visas. In fact, for them, they do not intend to stop that thing coming on. And I said they don't want to. They haven't made any plans. And I said announcement say Ombeka care worker visa anymore. But what they want to do, they say they want to investigate rogue employers. They want to take on healthcare providers almost abuse system. The government is going to investigate and address any exploitation of migrant labor force or care sector and not they are going to do say industry just shall so say one area going forward they would like to look and see what is happening over there. And now creative workers are almost government labor government may seek say almost negotiate new arrangements with EU for touring performers into say obifi continent no person be performing or has here be easier as to whether said this will be extended to other nationalities. They say Ghana for Africans I don't know, but in their policy and I said so we check it on the documents now. This is what they plan to do in a youth mobility scheme. A month or two ago, EU for eba forward almost the proposal be Emma UK government say anka ombema young people are almost between the ages of 20 and 30 almost Europe omenya free movement to without any problem working until visa be a friend youth mobility scheme visa more to say yeah. The time you was school near we say holiday worker visa near the map we Commonwealth nationals don't the back room. I know we train we replacing with youth mobility scheme just for some limited countries to say Canada, Australia, and one or two Indians for Amutimi Eba, but they don't have any plans say they would extend this to the European Union because homophily say free movement so we they don't want to stir anything up. Then we talk about seasonal workers. The seasonal workers eya ye mo back ni mo be to flowers, ebe to tea potatoes ne omo be ye ejuma of farms ne pork farm ni ade. Labour government have suggested say they may introduce legislation and enforcement measures to tackle exploitation of migrant workers under this route into omo de emra ebeba to try and tackle any issues via air coso e was angle the interest who say the government plans to do a lot of enforcement for the illegal migrants and also and also unregulated migrants so we share the trend of inyama ekokokosuna but legal routes I think say inyama go kakra in terms of salary levels. Yeah, that is the advantage, and I said that is what we tried, and I said we are seeing from most of the proposals are the air ban and amendment to student routes sponsorship and administration. Then a labor for air comfort student visa home. Almost saying they recognize the major contribution made by international students and states that they will be led by evidence on how the presence of students impacts overall migration. However, they have not yet made any specific policy announcements in this area. Labor for encash EFA student visa home, where that said we don't know. They haven't said anything over there. What they have said, and they say they are going to call for evidence on the impact of what policies are conservative government for students, and then based on whatever evidence they find, they are going to work on that. Now let's come to annual cap on family roots. Family roots and so a bar so during the election campaign, so what's your reform for? They are going to cap yema then a labor for labor for say they do not intend to formally cap any immigration routes. Into the labor do not have any intention of putting a limit on how many people can bring their wives and then their husbands and then their children. They don't have any intention to do that. But labor also they broadly support the fact that they are increasing the minimum salary from 18,600 per year to 29,000 per year on the 11th of March 2024. But they want to look at that and see say the big impact in a Saudi way is going to have on families in the UK, and if they feel say a lot of impact, not heavy issues on integration and family reunification, they may amend the policy. They haven't made any promise on it, but they have said they will be reviewing and looking into South policy, whereby this OJ 29,000 and so it's and that's what they will look into that policy again. Now, EU settlement scheme. There are no ongoing concerns regarding the administration of the EU settlement scheme, including whether it operates in compliance with the Brexit withdrawal agreement, although they are looking to enhance certain aspects of the agreement. In the internal EU for no evidence of status, they are going to look into it if there's a way improving in Yama Ama Omomo pre-settled status, initial 5 years, I expired the extension, they will look into it, but they haven't really made promises aspect. Then they talk about asylum seekers. Say asylum seekers for honor and them say omaka in same bebre honor, and one of the things they have talked about that I think people need to be aware of when they say they intend to employ thousands of immigration officers so that they can work on expediting with asylum claims. Into the asylum claims are backlog. One of the things that they have stated, they say they will look at when betimi I expedite sa applications na make decisions on it into say we asylum seeker na say bia wo train say then they are looking into it. One thing also we know say labor for aka regarding asylum for the Rwanda policy. Rwanda policy labor force said they will cancel the policy. Say labor force winia, they do not intend say ubesiki asylum and their mouse so they do work share Rwanda. They do not intend to do that. They want to cancel that policy in honum inti and also adia they will be looking at. And of course, yentimi enka asylum seekers any omoshe buti muno therefore persona omaba any omoshe nkrofo ka buti chini adia. Yes, see people smugglers omo boas ankrofo na omo backroad ni mono see echiwa the penalties any where they are going to increase it. They're going to make sure say they increase it. They are going to, in fact, they are going to set up a special enforcement unit who will be looking and going after these organized gangsters and as a criminals. Of course, you better set up a special enforcement unit. Na muamuni krata muamufufa enkwancha mo be real mono ya hwehwe mo chi kwan na etimi eyimu efikro ni mo na yedemo eko. Say sometimes when we talk about labor and migration na ye refi David Blanket more time ni ade. Those were the times ebi ohonoma wonam wo bus stop ni achu near the woko near the detention center near Shepio near ye chartered flights near the say in the last 14 years ni ye labor for enforcement regimes and now what system nimo into the labor focus on be yes sir in yemana yes omo fa kwan paso eba kro ni mu de masumu ajomo but omo ni enkrata ne de. I don't think say I have a lot of good news for those people when we look at the migration policy of the Labour government Ebabe take it into effect. Now let's talk about the immigration fees, increases of the immigration fees. Labour 4 have not yet made any announcement about any immigration fees. In the say health surcharge, it is ridiculously expensive. In fact, the UK is one of the most expensive. I'm yet to know any other country that charges so much for immigration applications and the surcharges near there. Even Ireland, the more if you grandpa almost here health insurance policies. Now you have about 6 private insurance companies. Now while we decided which one you want to go for private health insurance. Almost sign it up also with we need that flexibility. Has said, but nobody has that. Say now any way biana you have to pay upfront. So the family amount but at the moment we don't know. And that European Convention of Human Rights and so adia na ekrofo eka ho asem se wotatie policy obi o hawo de na kwa or see human rights article 8 family life private life ye be ye film and we know say Rishi Sunak eka say obey film. The Labour government have stated clearly say they will continue to remain a significant member of the European Convention on Human Rights. Into say Assembly 2, that's what they call EU Quota. Ubetimi edi akohonum in terms of human rights, Article 8 rights. They are not going to change that aspect. Into all in all, we will say when it comes to legal migration in the year that we are entering into, we are expecting exciting things. We are expecting a lot of changes here and there. But say we care worker. We obia ba ejuma nyihu bibi nyihu opesa wo switch opesa we self sponsorship bibi a opesa we bent na ho enka se o meye na meye procrastination echna baby because we are even going to expect more changes going forward. And this is where my concern is. We are going to expect more changes going forward. Abna say that we name every week biya yetimi eba program we so ebe immigration policies ewa ha, and I say immigration advice ewa ha, ye family, ye employment, ye civil litigation, ye other areas. There's no other area the changes is so great than immigration, and yet still no every week be also near back at the for eka. So what we are telling people is going forward and say who will be you are planning to do, make sure you get it done now. At least now we know what the rules and regulations are, and then we can know how to work with it. But as the changes are coming in, you may never know what it actually means to you. That is one advice I made the amount for. Say be a question be policies in one. I will take it quickly before we move and talk about e-visas briefly for just about 5 or 10 minutes. Answer it, take your questions and none opinion.
Mete won kapa lawyer yo yeda lawyer se yeda wo bibiara nso so ase afi na ado afidie no ato ha photo solicitors ena ye to mo nka no ye ne lawyer Daniel enene twetwe enkomo no wa kire ye mu bebre ye policies a labor for de ebeba omo immigration policies a omo de ebeba lawyer actually ye mu bebre na me very interested about the skill workers COSL honest no companies a omo betimi akofa nkofo edomo free Ghana abano lawyer kasa no okasa say apprenticeship no was say obi biara a wo sa field no labor for person mo say wo training nkofo ewo ekromi ha say omo person mo say wo training nkofo de omo ho example say omo adwuma mo ho no omo timi training nkofo ewo ho sa na labor for person mo say mo so amo ekromi ha mo ni companies no at least mo so no mu training enkofo ewo aha sei na that means say mu training enkofo dia na mu be training enkofo be kakra be ka kire mu se yehia se mu be kwa kofa nipa aba biom aha ya no mu training enkofo na on betimi aba be ye adwuma no. Yes, of course. On betimi aba ye adwuma no entini kwan say wo training omo. Lawyer, me first question na me person me busa ewo ho ne embra ye visa na me fa more questions embra ne say wo kasa no wo kan employment say obi care worker bi de ne company no akọ court amanipa no awini say oba ye no ye adwuma ontua ne ka. Yes, of course. Ye won kofo bebra obi wo was ma ye adwuma ye 8 months ntua me ka, ma ye adwuma 7 months ntua me ka, ma ye adwuma de so ntua me ka. How long and there was a winning company in year Juma for and sana employment law no akovaw?
In patrol say a banner employment law from the day I work interview. Employment law a cover.
Basa ya obi abahasi ya beka sembi eyewa ema woka o kire mu se so won no ma ye adwuma for that long go sesenyo em so beka maternity asemo sembi
na me to what I mean say who sign a contract who ye care worker who a company now who sign a contract now more of this US no over throw mu say over money panis as we be over money panis 1,500 a month, and I say in a year no over money panis 21,000. Okay. Now we're signing minimum hourly contract if they are 40 hours a week, and I say 37.5 hours a week. So nipani back kronimu now one man it's 37.5 hours in a week. Only share the contract na obey muna. Nipani betinya culture says one man inside Juma the grandpa sasi can farmer. It doesn't matter how many years nipa no aye adwuma ma. Say nipa na ye adwuma ma 6 months so say nipa na ye adwuma ma 1 day so long as one man sign nipa na contract no. Our catch nipa na say obema 37.5 hours a week and as a 40 hours a week per the hourly rate our draw a woman at the man who won a contract you need to pay the person. It is sign nipa we aye can asemia the court case ever up just a few days ago. Sani pane edde ni employer na echo court simply because or buyer from the time or buyer ekopim time a ye pamo ne efi adwuma ni mu nipa no amane sike bia wa mane hours or promising say or the man into ye the court no what did the judge say? The judge or that company say omuntia £13,000 for the period of time esanka employer and money sika oma mano omofasa sika na and what I'm saying is there are a number of care workers eventually they will be taking their employers on with this situation until they say tie me now say we care worker we a care employer who was sponsorship license now say fa obi aba making sure say me hours na ye dia to ni offer letter no so no who was hours na emma sa nipa no anye sa benye because we are a bit me at the end same abro. Let's forget about home office issue and all that change, but let's talk about the money aspect. I say what this as can emma nipa yen ka say chinchine amanipa hours na on you but you say we need hours the grass I say what the man on the SS to Utiano.
Not that means say me pacho. So would do be ba ekromi ha as a skill worker. Say lawyer was see a peda foforo because ye ba be kasa fa yi visa ne home ye interested. Not that means says me dear wo kano careful company mumro na say ne mu nyina mo be court. Na lawyer dear wo kano se metiase a wodi nipa ne ba no musi owes ne so no e wo so say bia a year ne 23,000 24,000 ye fa ne say 23,000 na say 23,000 no oba so far as a nipa na landi kromi ana wode naba in the name of skin pain care and health care wode naba no say woman adwuma ye say wa man adwuma nye wo da fie say wo na wo so ni adwuma because yes wa man adwuma na so ni wo campaign ne na wo so ni adwuma say wo ni adwuma ye kra na e wo say wo tua ne say sika no bo so me so wo tua ne ka yadi ha mo mesra obi ankwaji ni sika mesra mo fa lawyer number na efre no obi biara enfre photo enye lawyers ni nyina na eye employment me lawyers ame no mo eye program nyina no eye photo na eye employment omo employment lawyer anso so na teso no no anie wono amete so no enti we de obia companies amode nkofo aba na mo to achi mo nyina mo be kokot ene court wo na ho be ma busu say den because lawyer enkofo ade nkofo abekromi ha wo mama wo madwuma nye ebi nsusu kura de mama wo dwuma ne ye no mu ntwia wo ka ene we de montene fie mo aye mama dwuma nye no wo kopa dwuma ne kura ye den enkopa dwuma ne nye tena dem ne ko hu lawyer ye betwia wo ka se no eye mrade a mesraw enko ba bia tenawa na free lawyer feed ye wo betwia me pacho enti ansa na be free lawyer no consultation ye free ba lawyer na mu de wo court no obeji usika eno de nye free na sister brother wo kotua lawyer ka me fan say I guess e be £2,000 na wo kwa akwaje £13,000 de amawa ebi abai 1 year no nya adwuma 1 year wo nya adwuma so wo tworo wo so obe ma 23,000 nyina de be ma wo lawyer we de be ba foforo because enonko ano ye wo mu nkyeremu ene mo kan companies na ma ye shadows no de ene mu be wu what you say os me de me do ba bro kire keke wa fa na ma keke wo de buy do twia me ka by force yo lawyer me pacho yenko yi visa no eso na we de ke company for moda mona what you say immigration de immigration wa be ka immigration ye de na bro emra ekromi ha emra ye adwuma was every minute bi abasi twem every minute emra na ye adwuma lawyer me pacho yenko yi visa ne so for 10 minutes na me bie eye phone lines emfa entum eye nyame ya adomo by 31st of December eye biometric card na wo more triple free eye system no ba wo conservative pen so ene ba ye na ye pese ye hu se labor for so no abey no send labor for castle a year Rwanda we mu be year free we omo ma say obi aye mfa aslam sika for enko biemu yi no ye pese mu say omo ba ye no omo so ba be stopo eye biometric system no say ye nya en triple en free system and I say yes still it will still continue na be continue wa sen ene be ye no
but I see the pay abuna say the people discuss if this are e-visa well, let's start from there because e-visa a year online record of immigration status and the conditions of your permission to enter or stay in the UK. Internet e-visa can be used to travel to the UK, and eventually you will not be required to carry any physical document. It is, however, important to cross our document, and I say e-document now with your passport. Internet, whatever passport you will still have to need that passport. Now they account e-visa now about Chrome. Now a bad be replace a lot of physical documents UKVI AUSU for instance biometric residence permit BRP replace biometric residence card BRC and also replace and passport endorsements. This may be example say Wukra indefinite Mokrum has in near the stamp near the above of passports and answer near the visa vignet near the above of passports near the Ukra indefinitely to remain. This e-visa is going to replace that one. Forward after 31st of December 2024, we expect to say it will be replaced by the e-visas. Now the e-visa visa say affected me immigration status, and now many people are concerned about their current immigration status and the impact the new digital system will have. So share Home Office for guidance are omudiaba. They expect everybody say set up UKVI account and why you need to do it and do it as soon as possible, because at the moment I'm a newo kasana zenko kasen inkofo bebre ewo omo travel document BRC BRP and answer vignet na ewo omo passport but so UKVI account now there is a problem on the system, and as you are not able to generate it, you'll be able to identify it straight away and work on it. Everybody who is listening to us, the advice is make sure what set it up UKVI account. Now what check is a bibia edane kwanso. There are so many advantages regarding this e-visas abna. You will not believe the number of times I for a two coin I call a Ghana wako jineni na waira ne biometric card or baby or seen a lawyer ni who card do make then mababa na ni yemu so e-visas we our system no so do airport on another passport normal enter all the details they will be able to identify you and allow you to come into the country. In fact, at the moment the people are not traveling with the e-visas as we speak, but from December onwards we expect to say ba and no pay and now be then ube AUSU internet incrophobia bre omo current permits and also more BRP almost be check not just say a be 31st December 2024. If expired December 2024 and only interest mawiyem and show, you can still go and check your actual status. Share code what is happening there and make sure. In fact, advice adibia medema and Crawford Elkrum has say, especially more skilled worker visa, so more any of these short-term leaves to remain. So say Bosumi bia obi set a reminder ewo phone so na call system no so na call check say then na air course even to kwan make so then air course because e bi wo honoma yetimi revoke o license yetimi revoke o visa na one ko check e-visa no so a dia air course na omo wo physical document any honoma or indefinite leave to remain, what are they supposed to do? At the moment, we expect to say those people every year will be a friend in no time limit application, NTL application. It is a woman and as papa nekofa will buy now will ban now crowd indefinite leave to enter that. And no interest say wo say we year NTL application, and then you can switch to the e-visa account and we create a UKVI account. Now waiting me switch onto that. In fact, you said there have been a lot of concerns, and one of the concerns are Abano Amma, Immigration Lawyers Association, IFOMO, ELPA. Actual letter at the Akoma government on the 11th of June, and they have raised a number of concerns, and those are the concerns we want to share with people, so that when you are having those concerns, don't assume say the government is not aware of it, and I don't assume say lawyers we help migrant workers we are not aware of it. One of the key points and as a concerns are the rollout now on my share 31st December. They think say it is coming too soon. A bang dodo, and now in Crawford they have not made any transition arrangement for people into the, and also a year problem say after 31st of December there been transition arrangement year, because no obia in a new city use computer, and no obia okay say uncle creating an email account, uncle creating UKVI account. People are struggling. People are calling us day in, day out to see how we can assist them to set up these accounts. Into almost a lack of harmonization in the wider strategy for digitizing the immigration system. Into they have raised an issue over there. So they need to harmonize the system so that it can be easier for them. And the absence of transitional phase after 31st December, we have also raised the fact say omutini emma emre kakra inti enyese ebia wutu kwan 31st by 1st of January. Now we now we need e-visa. I see the government should give some transitional period until the letter na echo their any response home office for the baby biano so ebe share and technical errors. Another big problem people are even saying say yeah things will work out to say Windrush issue now about some time ago. Into the inability of migrants to work, rent, get bank accounts, get access to basic services simply because they are not able to access the system is also a major issue that the Home Office need to address, because obi ohonuma abnobefro lawyer me UKVI account me almost nothing found. No, in fact Nyanka Sami Daniel Crown Pono tried with a lot of people the my error messages because your information cannot be found on the system. This cannot be found, and this is a big problem for the practitioners in the industry, and because of that we have included that in the letter the Akoma Home Office forum. Then we talk about vulnerable migrants. Abna obi honuma abrowa akokra poso we computer issue onimu because of bohano learning difficulties more disability outcasts on reading at the grandpa on me and read who copy those people, children, people who lack access to technology. How are they going to do it? We have also raised this issue with government, and the fact say it can be an issue for a number of people, and a public awareness. We don't think say the public have really been made aware of how the system will work properly, because so we be say lawyer me two kwana me ba a kwan ben na me fa so have the airlines going to be able to access it? Say we do airport no more me are accessing me e-visa now. What then happens? Will I be allowed to come in and all that? This is something that is a major concern for people as well, and then also raising at the Home Office for, and I said the government. In fact, this letter was sent out on the 11th of June. This recently into the response in and if response ever we will also share it with people. But obia BRP or Vignet or Wayno Bint Nasi entering train so say may train actually the ABC and Sanama BB. If you have something to do, please make sure you do it and do it now to assist you or to help you so that anko ye in share so anase anko do stage bia we to kwan akọ na wabeka echi. And one good thing I see about this UKVI account and say there are certain information it changes bia utimi ye account and so eboa bia wasesa within wako ware because of that you are changing your name. If you want to change your name, the process of using the account to do that is very straightforward, and we will encourage people to really make use and familiarize themselves with it whilst they still have their valid documents. Now we make sure say if they 31st lady na bibia kama so friend lawyer or application, I'm sure say they may be able to assist. So friend photo solicitors na enye nkran ebua wo application and we feel say we can assist that depending on your situation. We may look to help you to set up these accounts into very important. We encourage everybody to make sure say they have the account going forward. Na ya train ama December say they apna woni mo say they make sure ade cha this first that so free and or sim until say pre-settled status be also until say settled status me EU ni ma we EU ni until say be say air also. So those people are still in the system. Yeah, boss ade we will send crofobity me to the whole animal. But if you don't do that, that's a BB, it should be a bar. The difficulties that you may experience, and Kawanya, you wouldn't experience them into that is my final word. I'm a debema, ye TFO, and net anope.
Me da si bebre ye da lawyer say me beautiful lines me or questions and me person me busa about time ko ene e was me free ha entem and nyama bobo me so enti me pamocho me beautiful lines na dia to me 004475022799 004478761705200 0044741751049 any question be a person busa lawyer bia no obetimi ebusa o say bonsu o please, how long? Please ask lawyer. How long does? Let me trouble into you. How long does fee waiver decision takes? Into we fee waiver. How long does it take and sign a decision? Any question be a person who lawyer be able to me a friend now. Busa wofra me modi. Fa enen koma ya discussing na fa enen ho. Dia wo person wo your person kofa wo your person kofa ma person kofa okunu dia person wo busa bia no. Wo betimi ebusa ofra emodi. Me pacho jina so ema me mesra mo fra ya mo emiuti mo ho enso so emfama me. Hello me da for pa me pacho yenko o yini wo mane ho ye da bia o ka sa obechia me obeba so obechia me Ghana for me pacho yenko me da for pa o yes lawyer won no dey be 2030 e was still ono so so ye bia na o create bi
impatron I say o create
me patron lawyer say yes e was so we na wo ye ma wo ma ni nyina so so
okay
all right me da say hello me da for me patron ye nko sweetie
hello
good morning sweetie ye nko
ma patron me twa ni lawyer ba ni ngo
ojo so
patron we say we start lawyer ba ni say we get EU passport now. Me amawari ne ba me person me kofa no patron so 20 years and 19 obeti ya ba na.
Ukra EU passport.
Me patron
and na wo kwa ware de na ba wo yire ne 19 years.
Patron da bi ne ba.
Ne ba ye 19 as 20 years ubusa so betumi e de na ba lawyer we you ni no okoware na ire ne ba ne stepchild or 19 or 20 obetimi de na ba na
yes obetimi e de ne abo so long as obetimi e the evidence that is there sa akwala no ko depend e we so no
me pacho lawyer so betimi the number so far as who evidence is akra no na wo hwe no depend e wo so ye wo stepchild wo betumi e de no aba. Me pa mo numbers ni nyina any good screen so me the 3 numbers ni nyina eye adwuma me wie adwuma de ya me pacho me wie lawyer me pacho o say bones wo say me pacho hold on why yemfa we kakra ne afa we kakra hold on for me one pacho lawyer me pacho fee waiver decision how long does it take?
The fee waiver decision normally not 3 months but monthly with the applicant Home Office for estate is the almost backlog of the internet. The standard times are not somebody make decision, even the studio. Internet it more than
it keep more than any patcho was able to check say na ebi de kura kodi 1 year and my by it's all depend letterhead na e de kono hello made of me patcho yenko yeah Joso
Mr. Robinson was a say, Fancy, Obi, Kutia, Duna, Fancy, what didn't pay 1 week. And when no bounds, but before, or by no bounds to grab a hand and no more indefinite native. Now, a match now for almost 2 years. A possible say that to me. I can say that 1 month and 2 years or a partnership. Not just a person was say free a drone super partnership, Mr. Okay, me pacho jina so efama me lawyer we di adro na adro die no wadi ne be 1 week ni say o person so hye because ni indefinite ni atena nearly 2 years ni to person ye partnership. Is it possible?
It's possible depending on the type of reason or the good deal. Like I said, that would be a good not all of the time the rabbi said, oh, party. Actually said the attitude the reason of the patrol and then I say
bra would the drone in the base of what did you know the draw?
Okay, say do a class so or banner
enya wo busama wo bi eya mo ba ha mo mudinti free net okay enti your bane be ma dia all wedding 1 week so your bane be ma na afi all of a sudden wa ko fa evidence aba say wo atwempena 2 years ni na che say wo no kra no wonye capable of say ma won krata wo
but say next year and say one or yes had no data na osanso ni oba so
na che say wo pese o che me say wo ye bisexual only lawyer nkasa it could be why for lawyer nani lawyer nkasa betimi aye adwuma because so for oba ne be ma enti lawyer so for oba ne be ma tama ye won kofo tama no ye oba no ye be ma so de ka ho hello me do for me pacho yenko
yeah my question is sa yi be sa sama moke se e ba se okuta British passport o sa kuta Ghana passport e wo se o yes application bi ana
na se lo yofa ukra Ghana passport no wo kwa se wonye visa ntina ade beko enti no wo ba na ade we na ba lawyer eno no e wo so ye Ghana passport ne de no san ye or ye Ghana passport because British passport on count Ghana passport no untumi nye because ye ntumi scan ye passport no so wo ye visa na wo so scan wo passport no na so scan wo card na ekura wo no enti wa wo ni card na me no mie no nyina nim so wonye o British passport indefinite no almost destroy it and na post to bre wo mo enti there is no need to so be kwa ye de ka bebre wa na e be chew lawyer so betumi adem no of ayawe kura wo British passport no say Ghana passport no de ye kwa wo di free kroma kwa wo ni visa kro bi amfa wo ho eno ane say wo de free ha wo de ko ba wo ba no momu a ena wo ni visa ni bia lawyer read eye hipafo eye wo se law society lawyers for makomo ho abomu elete na ode akono o read no o se omo lawyer for ne de that home office say omo ma ye more gap because they say no se obi ba na se nipa no onye sa yi visa na esunsun sanso ne sei ye mani nwuramu ana ebema na rem sa ne mani nyina no home office for mfa metu dwa enti hippers for ne sei omoma ye nhu ensunsanso ebeba enti wo na kwa British passport no fa wo Ghana de ne ko you don't need to create it ba na the British passport aba wo pass ma ho
the problem is so ba na be through say crowd the omodi against passport.
Yes.
First, no,
Unya visa we here, we visa we ne bua.
Visa new body no na ye there okoye.
I know explain say me a dual citizen to me de Ghana me koye.
Dual citizen no me say we are sticker be British passport.
Yes, say yenye BT system no ne papa mu wo say ye kokogye certificate. Certificate. Wo say ye dual citizen na ye certificate no. Ba yenye BT system no ntu ye nkogye na wo de ko na wo de ba. In short no kone kogye certificate no nye san so awofa. Fa wo Ghana passport wo British passport na akobra.
Okay.
Right. Hello, me do for me pacho ye nko.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sweetie.
If I told me I can't work, my employer, no, when I do my money, but me can't or threaten me so being different system.
Bra, nothing you the lawyer, and then the mat wedi, intimacy of a lawyer. Na a friend and none in this uncle Monoate. So a dream to buy when you do my crack.
Daddy.
Oh, wow. Okay. Who was answer more you so obey you ready? Na say o ma argument here then were you ready and obe twa visa nim
also be try me COS nim
also be twa wo COS nim okay don't worry enu nti ne lawyer aba no frɛ lawyer na wo ne lawyer ntwetwe ho nkomo wate aha wo COS no ntwem ba obema wo sika me da se bye hello me da for paper pacho yenko
man bacho me good day
to you sweetie.
Let me just miss the thought, okay, please.
All right.
The problem I'm having right now is I have indefinite.
Yeah. Na me tiem ne kan brofo. So you two can brof intimate.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have indefinite leave to remain. But so me it's not when I came it's not quite long. But and Nipa, that the person that brought me wants me to change the name. Is it possible for me to do that?
Asem na wo kan wo titwi kan bio ema me sante. Kan twi na wo kan ye no wo di asem bi ba ho enka ne brofo no kan twi.
Okay.
Wo se wo pese wo se san wo di.
No me pese me san o na me kan me pese me san me. Nipa na di me ba no o se me san me di.
Enipa na odo ba na ye criminal offense entimi nka nkere wo se kone kosesan wudin na emomo no ebia wan kasa ebia wudin dada bia ye de ma wo what you say ebia on say ye Ghana for you wudin mienu me metie me de abena campaign me san de mampanyini enti ebia na wudin no me ne wo kasa with wisdom talk enti o pesa wo ye changing of name yeah.
Yeah, me and the name Kofi Aku.
You don't need to call the name for me. Kofi Abena, yeah, Edini di Kofi Abena.
Kofi Abena Akusuya. And to me kasa me pesa me yen Kofi Akusuya Abena.
Oh, what person would done no? Yes, okay, no problem. Okay, ubetimi ni lawyer akasa. Obeso to ni out ama friend. For lawyer number ne friend no. Why?
But ubetimi my number.
Me pacho lawyer number jina so na me nkeka nkyerɛ.
Okay.
The screen is so dear, but I don't know. Don't worry. Me fama. Me pacho munyina so hold on for me. 079 44 97 61 61. 079 44
976161.
Yeah, lawyer Daniel.
Okay.
Why? Okay, me that's it. Hello, me do for me pacho yenko. Me pacho me read my message ni nyina meba. Hello, me do for me pacho yenko.
Pacho anti abram pacho me na.
Yes, darling, so dey here wa.
Odi me chane ni lawyer nyina.
Ojo so.
Biton say ni na mikuta ayino dual citizenship ayino card ni bi no.
Dual citizenship ne say EU baby na chese okra EU passport na say okra Ghana passport.
Yeah, mikuta ayino Ghana dual citizenship card no.
Okra Ghana dual citizenship certificate no.
Yeah, card no. Card no dey omo card no green.
Yes.
Education account mikuta card no.
It
wono say e bia me tu kwan a na me ba no a ono no me kotem bia me dey na eko. Me do me card na ka me passport no.
Okra country bear so passport. British passport. Italian passport. Lawyer not test or no obey okay bra o question this person so obey visa ni be create account ni be.
Yeah.
Lawyer in this case no dual certificate no or no be visa ni be.
Impacho obey bi. The reason why I obey is there for either pre-settled status and now so say okra settled status. Into the okra settled status. Yes.
Me pacho okra pre-settled and now okra settled status.
Me settle
okra settled status. Yeah, lawyer so be bi now okra indefinite obey bi. Bra obey bi.
Yeah, okay, so indefinite leave to remain no.
Indefinite chairman mefro indefinite leave to remain.
Yeah, me one best 5 years.
And a lawyer so be bi.
Okay.
Me that's it. Lawyer me pacho question Eric or say I have a Caribbean passport. I have a Caribbean passport and it goes to UK free visa. Can so my question is can I married and stay in the UK legally? Now lawyer will be a Caribbean passport no buy UK for free.
Yes, you will Caribbeans do a hold on
for me.
Come into the country, into go some of the Caribbean islands are almost by UK without any visa. But so bad, yet stamp they don't go airport and they expect the Uber after 6 months. Now we go back. Even though more visa no, the conditions are almost the back the same as visitors visa. Into the visitors visa back but and application and to know yes.
Hello, me do for me last caller me pacho yenko sweetie. Yes, darling. Good morning.
Indefinite leave to remain. As I'm not doing letter form.
Omo dia ni a letter, omo ni card ni bi.
Money card.
Momo ya mama card.
Me de no card ban
nkra no wo card nkra no wo paper. E de ni e paper. Entina lawyer paper no omo no be na create visa no.
Omo so ometimi e use omo EU passport no. Na
omo EU ni omukra omoye Brit ye wo mo okromi ha meboa enti ekromi ha no mukra indefinite leave to remain by wo paper so
no they will still have to create if they are not able to create it and still ensure home office
okay me pacha lawyer say wo say still awo mo ye ba se muntumi nya fabra obetwere home office for because lawyer ade we say ne be your problem. So we create a now biometric card that is almost scanning and now phone no or passport no enti wo mo kra indefinite na wo stick e wo mo passport mo tete for de no e be no ma scan
And no, America say we are going to have challenges. The first thing is say NPL application, no time limit application. Now shifting from a passport in the for biometric card, and no number create with media UKVI account. It is a phone. I am sorry, I don't want to create with e-visa. There be I say oh yeah application for NTL and Sana with me and no and no year can say and the problem with ever bread in Crawford, especially in Pennyphone.
Say aday na mo nyina no obia apply for sa card no plastic card no mo apply for it and so na ma create mu visa no ye wa just 6 months ipo enti mesra mo obia wo kra indefinite bia no e wo paper so e wo stickers no for lawyer Daniel obeboa na wa apply for a plastic no e no kra lawyer Ghana for dan ya so den yenti asem from last year nyina ye bo ho de wuro mekai say ye free wo mo de buy crampo say ye free enkofom age card no omunyini for free say he bia na ye free bia omo beji musika kakra home office for omo be kan ye ma ye be bo ho de wuro mekai so obi a wo card wo indefinite wo paper so bia no ko home office o je neje plastic manye me pacho obi an friend lawyer Daniel na wonye ma mo friend no me pacho me fa course bia bia memre no aso ene minimre echina ye barbecue nti ene ma so aye up and down echina skin pay fine club barbecue me invite mo obi amra ye ka say street invitation ba mo de echina obi amra come enjoy yourself bra be dia preference wa mantama beba na asa bra neberi na mo ankasa wati ase aha obehu odwan a nantwi a ya hu na san wo ne etwitware aha kebab lawyer say bibia boko ekire nyame adoma lawyer ba lawyer for adwumemfo ni nyina bra ye patrons omo ba ekire nyame ye adomo asking pay fine club barbecue ye summer barbecue party ebeye dedem wo ba wonim de odi bewuram wo ba obi a won download ye eye burger money app mesraw e wase wo koma ne wo maame bosomi aso o maame sika maame de beto na aduro wo yiri edi betua ne danka wo kunu edi betua ne danka wo madidi sika me pa cha uni baby a renek mi wa ha obia ene wa join mi bia koneko download ukọ Play Store per smartphone na wa ko Play Store enie simple kama obia wa wutie mi bia me pacho me fremi mesungu meso sema me sendi sika pende me pacho abnes campaign me de ade papa ne ton ne ho enu enie na ekono ye da so kai abin enie o download ya kama na enu enie wa kreke start no oso yi me wo phone number enu ano no now dem ekokra we yemfa passport nye yemfa visa nye enu ane se wo bank card omobeti sika no eye mobile money mene wote he ya me send sika ko Ghana enu ane se dem eye free of charge, you don't pay for nothing. Commission na eda so kura wo ko bank na akoye sika Western Union ko fa passport bra ko fa this bra commission ko omobejo no betimi de aka ho e de asende omo rate so ye very high. Very easy, reliable, affordable. What you say? Easy access. Who share toilet so kurana? Sebi. Enkrabeka se pupu kurano bi afro. Sister Abnana si kane mayo. Oh, Messi jina ho. Enwane da wayam. Osimensaka. Media adie nye reliable no memfa ma ho. Me no ye adwuma na complain start be ba na metwitwa so because Ghana fo ni hu hia me na me de beboa wo man na ba de beboa wo man no usi wu dan wo Ghana mama Master Richard nkasa kakra akwasi me pacho fa volume ne bra mama ne nkasa boga ni na boga nka we de doso
Emma me wa fashion so fancy diamond. Oni se me bedru ye no. Her foundation go mo boy. Apata crowd mo bi ma. Assassin class. Person me discount me. Onu kwa na friend. My friend back. What? Offer good morning. Good morning.
Shorty was side.
Okasa is smart. But to cement no, I will boga money up. So cross and if you can abaga. It is how I got do really. And you what they had here. Ah, cement no matter that. I will be delivered by site home.
But what I mean, let's be I.
And what was cement? What was cement?
Oh, what
boga money up no. So you keep for it will be to have the building material. Member school fee, hospital bills. SI or that do direct from the pharmacy. But the rates is brutal. It is download the app not and there. Our Play Store and I say App Store. Number one you know.
When ni na ho we di abrochirefo aba amaye mo amutua mo school fees e bia wo ba na obi na tie wo ma me kura sabi wo ma me ado beja na waye mre wo ma me be da kotua nkra school fees ne e pa mo me pa cha boga mobile app ne de abade ama wo bi abrochirefo de ye didi o ye didi pa ye ni asemo mobo ye bu ye Master Richard say ma wani na ho say no ye di abrochira kosi eyi Ghana eno ane se wa kleke wo me school fees na wa tue ska no e de akọ school no direct wo pese wo ton chance dan wo pese wo to bibia pese wo ye wo Ghana bia dan na wo so wo dia ne se wo be ka kire caretaker no ene contractors nyina wo mu bi ye obi si wo na Ghana oye contractor oye wunio oye obusuani o eni bre wo di sika na koma no na bra offer me pa cho na dan no ayesai wo be hu frama fa ya na bu oh sister ma boss wo awie wo be hu na nipa kro no wasini dan me kai se me ma me ko Ghana me ma me wuye nam ko Ghana enipa nyo sa ta me hu sa boga mo app enti na bia metumu fo se dan pa de mu obi me edan ukosi na wo Ghana enfa ma wo bi si onsi dan ne ma because ube kono na abrochire ni Ghana ni obi ti Ghana otimi di 6 months esi abronsan abrochire ni di 30 years untimi fa si dan enti no no ane se wei uhia so de dan ne be ma obi asi uhia eye boga mobile app download obeto cement wo so ensu obeto wo so ania obeto wo so everything de wuhia ne se bra onko heme dan yi mame sister onko he dan yi mame bibia entu obia download it o send this kana na dem na ko eno ano no na ya wasme twato apese wo kana men sorry enko
no but that's the way say dia na program money there ya it ina aba into no say abna so edit to dwa na che say ne kwanso ano no into no nyame fo na so say program money nyame use be no na be use and I know how good that it is into no abna can on boakra into no obia making sure so better abna let take you word for it original actually about the queue say original gate na no omo the app ni chirewa asra mo mewe
lawyer actually about the queue obia amra bi obia na emo ba ye no upload download wo dey send £1
and let all the transfer waje honam
yes obi be tira no waje honam o dey sesi akwa dey me no wo kasa wo dey send £1 krako wo so send ya shim ne dem no afro what say offer mensaka ya mensaka prophet Liz mensaka Albert was mensaka Ruth was mensaka Lily Lalamte was mensaka china babiku no bia mra bedi ko free of charge e we Elephant and Castle ba wo ba fa app ne bra you sort of things out e wo ho ma your lawyer me das my ade lawyers no I say ade ye papa no e ba your lawyers nyina so mu bi legally no abnes kimpe ma check you me pedicure enti menya advert bi akra na ade ba ma so no ma hye na me hunu se boga up enkuni difo ye bedi hu komo pa na ya wasme chato ye nko
wa utie bia ye damasi bebre se wo question wo eni we bia ekire wadwen so efa e-visa so efa insema so the new changes that we are expecting in the new government na utimi efre ye juma Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30. Offer your mobile number, offer your office number na ubetimi ene yen akasa. Enye me pet na me lawyer mo lawyer Pinky, lawyer Dorothy, lawyer Juliet, lawyer Paul. Ye dos ni o into obi abeso nsem na ye make sure say kwanche bia ese de ma obi na ye de amount na what we send ne ye be san share our platform so ye da see be brave. Bye bye.
Obi biara woni metena say efiti no pa be pemo sabre lawyer nyame nhira nyame ya adom e kina ye be hia wo barbecue no ase e kina wo be hu 412 wo nyina lawyers am no mo ye program wo be hu obi a de wo hu ne da e kina bra na onu omo emedi enkomo kina wo ne nyina be ye legal advice e wo ho enti obi a emra e kina e wo Elephant and Castle wo de bra Keddington underground ho wo dru Keddington underground wa ye twam wo abe hu small test could be offer her park in this way china ye no open space park in this way na ye barbecue no china enyame adom skin pain fine club summer barbecue and ye socialize e community no me can for ye best deal door to door shippers e dia ma me pacho ye be di summer or ye di summer be ko Ghana na obusuafo no na fofo no ma fa ye best deal door to door shippers no mon ship wo nioma enko Ghana emma enko for door to door shippers bi o ne ho ba asma ba besu e dia gumi so best deal there omoye the best I'll go was say amen the Raspberry funeral cash insurance and an air free the Raspberry was a break now one more any was secure yourself, secure your family abroad for ya near mobile intimacy quiet life funeral insurance to abraboso ne bi ma wabusia for and so account yes, snacky snacks etone for snacky snacks sebra wo ye pastry wo ye wedding wo ye bibia wo pastries in Jeffrey snacky snacks so brago catering services and from ame brago sebre na wo no muni sa wo so wo party or your event bi o mo be ye e amount pelito shito da wo shito mi me patch for pelito na wo monyo wo shito emfa ma kai na e download ye Burger mobile app e wo phone so called Play Store e ye Burger BORGA e BORGA Burger obi a oti aburuchiri no akoga na efro Burger ye Burger mobile money app offer wo call smartphone so a call Play Store wo ba eno ane se edem download efa eto wo phone so na fill details woni nkrata so far as our bank card nko ade wo betumi ede aye free, they don't charge for anything omo rating so very high reliable easy access wo no ane se na edem na ekọ what ya say enti ye ewo ho nyame ye adomo a ekina kwantio mu nsem ema so ekina nyame ye adomo a Skin Pain Fine Club opekuo papa ajon ewo kromi ha eku a enra na lawyer PK say the Skin Pain Fine Club dey celebrate ko lawyer say wo kromi anyina obi a person join the Skin Pain Fine Club yes no kire say ekuo no ewurade abasa etoso animunyam kese enda so Skin Pain Fine Club ekina ye barbecue enti no obi a emre bi ekina nyame ye adomo a hume ewo eye akwantie mu ensem eso jo na me kanfo kwasi ada nyame ya adomo mi invite obi a wo hwe mi bia mi invite se bra sorry wonni baby esomo a me kanfo eye Flames of Faith Assemblies at the amount Flames of Faith Assemblies ye base ewo Elephant and Castle of Keddington Lane me patrol for train for bus ebesi wo Keddington underground wusia baby a wo begina na no me patrol show wanimu ententenye eso wo be hu wanimu straight na no wo be hu se small Tesco and small off license bi ewo ho fa Tesco ne enchen wo be ba beto praying ground ebi ewo ho praying ground ne so ano na hall no esi o matro hall no Lambeth Citizens Advice Bureau ehwa ena ewo kwasi ade bia ye start asori eye 1 p.m. to 4 ni apon 1 p.m. to 4 ni apon me pa chobra o pa sorry a ewurade na basa ene ne musra ni tumi na ni monyam eye kese na eye adwuma dia Bible Believing Church undiluted nyame asem ne ye de be maw asem ne be ye wongoma tena wo mu asem ne be ye aduane asem ne be ye wo yare enimguase amane e ka bobregu kokudie efri wo so echina eye first Sunday of a month of blessing and rest ye wo July die ye do July mu a eye nhira nko a July eye abundance of blessings July eye rest ahomegye adie bibiara wabo ho mpa ya ache adie bibiara wasomu a wotwe a entwe obonefo hyehye wo pe wanim guase pe wamane eka nipa binom nkone nka wo na wudie frasasi so bosomi a ye wemu ye bosomi ya yaresa bosomi ye nkunimudie bosomi a adie bibiara wo hwehwe ebe come with the double portion enti kwasia da nyame ye adomo amepacho sister bra Flames of Faith Assembly na yenyina yen sori ewurade asori a ye lovely family wo pebusia asori a wo ba wa otim se mani age me ho mani age ye ba physical mu a we are just a lovely church, supportive church. We help each other ye bua ye ho ankasa mesro me ma ne nyanso eno abefem se ma abena ena mpacho mi hia wo mo a me pacho uhia me mo akoba bia wo kwa asori ne koje moa me ba me program so say dia emwa bia na me de boa mo ha but when we come with say me use me dignity e dia support wo bi e dia boa wo bi de bra sister misro eno de wo bi amene ne kwa asori no ono na me de sa support no emwa no ebe ma no de bia me dikuo eye example e de kire mo say Skimpen Fine Club me sign letter ama wo bia enha me de me passport to what the ama wo bia enha me because ye me busuani enti ono a me ni wo kuo ni mu no ono na me wo moa e wo se me boa no charity begins at home e wo se me boa de me ne wa asore ho ansa na me de ababonten yes of course enunti me pa chew bra Flames of Faith Assembly na ye nyina ye nsori ewurade ye mpeja ewurade ye ma ne dine so ema wiase nyina enhu ewurade onhyira kwasiada me hia wo ewo asori nyame nhyira me dase
Ja, mabedu me Ghana. Obi akwa nim se maba o. Some be check me down na cantonment. Yes, okay say me catch them say, aya every month be am send £2,000. Emma me wo fast so mo fancy dan ma me. Onim se me bedru ye no. Her foundation go mo boy o. Apata kra wo mo bi ma me. Assassin kra san stinky. Esi da me discount me o. Onu kra na frame me no. Me throw back what?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was site o.
Okasa smart. Me to cement no e wo boga money app so kranse no me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in enya dwuma biam. O de hwade cement no mato dada. Omo be deliver by site ho.
But offer me nya let be I.
Ade auto cement. Auto cement.
Offer.
Boga money app no se mo UK po a me tibi di tia me building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. Assign order direct from the pharmacy. Ekoma olidi. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. E wo Play Store. And I say App Store. No more we need na ho. Ja, mabedu me Ghana. Obi akwa nim se maba o. Some be check me down na cantonment. Yes, okay say me catch them say, aya every month be am send £2,000. Emma me wo fast so mo fancy dan ma me. Onim se me bedru ye no. Her foundation go mo boy o. Apata kra wo mo bi ma me. Assassin kra san stinky. Esi da me discount me o. Onu kra na frame me no. Me throw back what?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was site o.
Okasa smart. Me to cement no e wo boga money app so kranse no me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in enya dwuma biam. Ode hwade cement no matter dada I'm be deliver by site home.
But wafa minya let be I.
Ade auto cement. Auto cement.
Oh, wafa.
Boga money up no. Some you can pour. Me to be the chair the building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. SI order a do direct from the pharmacy. A comma only do. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store and I say App Store. Number one in the home. Jack, Mabedu, no Ghana. Obia Cranim some Mabao. Some better came down our cantonments. Let's say, okay, I say, my catcher said, I have every month to be a Mr. £2,000. And mammy was fasting some fancy diamond. Only say me bedroom, her foundation gomu boy, a pata crowd mobi mammy, assassin class and stinky. I said that you're discovered who. Yeah, I'm not crying a friend. My friend back, what is?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was Saito.
Okasa is smart. Me to cement no. Ewo boga money up so crans na me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in here. Enye dwuma biam. O de hwade. Cement no matter dada. I'm be deliver by site home.
But wafa minya let be I.
Ade auto cement. Auto cement.
Oh, wafa.
Boga money up no. Some you can pour. Me to be the chair the building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. SI order a do direct from the pharmacy. A comma only do. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store and I say App Store. Number one in the home. Jack, Mabedu, no Ghana. Obia Cranim some Mabao. Some better came down our cantonments. Let's say, okay, I say, my catcher said, I have every month to be a Mr. £2,000. And mammy was fasting some fancy diamond. Only say me bedroom, her foundation gomu boy, a pata crowd mobi mammy, assassin class and stinky. I said that you're discovered who. Yeah. I'm not crying a friend. My friend back, what is?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was Saito.
Okasa is smart. Me to cement no. Ewo boga money up so crans na me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in here. Enye dwuma biam. O de hwade. Cement no matter dada. I'm be deliver by site home.
But wafa minya let be I.
Ade auto cement. Auto cement.
Oh, wafa.
Boga money up no. Some you can pour. Me to be the chair the building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. SI order a do direct from the pharmacy. A comma only do. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store and I say App Store. Number one in the home. Jack, Mabedu, no Ghana. Obia Cranim some Mabao. Some better came down our cantonments. Let's say, okay, I say, my catcher said, I have every month to be a Mr. £2,000. And mammy was fasting some fancy diamond. Only say me bedroom no. Her foundation gomu boy, a pata crowd mobi mammy, assassin class and stinky. I said that you're discovered who. Yeah. I'm not crying a friend. My friend back, what is?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was Saito.
Okasa is smart. Me to cement no. Ewo boga money up so crans na me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in here. Enye dwuma biam. O de hwade. Cement no matter dada. I'm be deliver by site home.
But wafa minya let be I.
Ade auto cement. Auto cement.
Oh, wafa.
Boga money up no. Some you can pour. Me to be the chair the building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. SI order a do direct from the pharmacy. A comma only do. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store and I say App Store. Number one in the home. Jack, Mabedu, no Ghana. Obia Cranim some Mabao. Some better came down our cantonments. Let's say, okay, I say, my catcher said, I have every month to be a Mr. £2,000. And mammy was fasting some fancy diamond. Only say me bedroom no. Her foundation gomu boy, a pata crowd mobi mammy, assassin class and stinky. I said that you're discovered who. Yeah. I'm not crying a friend. My friend back, what is?
Offer good morning.
Good morning.
Offer Senator Shorty was Saito.
Okasa is smart. Me to cement no. Ewo boga money up so crans na me fi UK abadana. Inti sa wa ga do in here. Enye dwuma biam. O de hwade. Cement no matter dada. I'm going to deliver by site home.
But wafa minya alert behind.
And then auto cement. Auto cement.
Oh, wafa.
Boga money up no. So you can pour. Me to be the chair me building material. Me school fees, hospital bills. Assign order do direct from the pharmacy. Ekoma olidi. But rates no so brutal. It download the app no and there. Our Play Store. And I say App Store. Number one in the home.
At Diaspora Insurance, we understand the importance of dignified send-offs within Ghanaian culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving and not having the financial support to cover funeral expenses when you're not around. With our Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, you can now cover yourself or your family in Ghana or abroad. With no medicals required, we'll accept you if you are under 75 years. Visit our website today or call us to complete a simple form in under 5 minutes. With Diaspora Insurance, your peace of mind is guaranteed.